How's it going, folks? Makia back at it again. It's been a little bit. While I get everything set up here, I'll give you the rundown, the skinny of what's been going on. Made some software recently that took up a lot of my time deploying it. I did finally get my Flylens85 in the mail. It took pretty much actually a full month to get here, so I'm really excited to finally use this. I did have its maiden voyage a couple weeks ago, but I was so out of it when I filmed it. It was just not, it wasn't great. So now we're gonna have the second flight, a little more comfortable. That brings me to my second thing. Just got back from China, actually. I got to visit my wife's parents, and it was a wonderful vacation, but of course 2 more weeks off. It's a little extra, of course. But we got my whole setup here. We got the Goggles 3 locked in, ready to go. We got our controller 3. We're out here in Sturgis, Mississippi, kind of a little bit outside of Starkville. And we're just going to go ahead and fly a little bit around the park. It's pretty empty. We're not going to get close to anybody. And just kind of practice. See if I can get a little bit better at the drones. I got 4 of these double cell batteries. I got 2 that are 750 and 2 that are 550. And so I'll get a lot more flight time than I would out of the Tiny Hawk, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this drone set up, and then we'll take off and do a little bit of flying around. I gotta remember what I'm doing here. Oh, there we go. All right. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of putz around the ground here. Get used to our little bit of, right now we're just in horizontal, getting back into it in a sense, right? Feeling the gliding, seeing some birds kind of race around us. Looks like they cleaned up this little racetrack here a bit, so let's take it for a spin, huh? Definitely don't want to be crashing any mud, but ooh, they look like they had a good time out here. A lot of mud tracks. We're flying in the sky. Man, I think my other drone would be already out of battery by now. Oh yeah, so we're gonna go check out this little hut here. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Slow down a bit. Oh yeah, cinematic right there. Freaking cinematic. We got a little spot in there. You can hear some big planes going over. We're just gonna stay nice and close to the ground here. You don't need to go fly high or anything today. Maybe we'll do a little bit of higher flying with one of the next batteries, but we're just feeling out the controls right now. This one is definitely a smaller drone. It does have the O4 Pro unit on there. That's one of the reasons why it did take so long. I decided to try to get one directly from China since all the American online stores were out of stock. And it ended up probably taking just as long as if I would have waited, which, you know, it is what it is. A little bit of action here, Action Jackson. Now, when I'm a little new still, not quite understanding every little thing about the battery charging. So, from what I understand, the LiPo might, like, it doesn't charge it all the way. There might be some extra charging that can happen. But like I said, I'm not really sure how that works. So if someone can tell me the difference between LiPo and I think it was LiVo or something like that, that might be a good tip for me. So I would appreciate that. Yeah, getting some nice little flight time out of here. Already at 3 minutes. We would be long on the ground by now. Let's see if we can get some smooth flight here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful orbit. Could definitely make a nice 3D model from that, that's for sure. Keep out track. Personnel only. Ooh, well, I hope they don't mind. I hope they don't mind today. Well, we are getting a little low on battery, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it in. I still don't know like the perfect timing for everything, but ooh, there's a little bit of a fly on me. Okay, now I got to remember the okay. Now, how do I disarm? Oh, like that. All right, cool. It is a little saucy on the ground, so I'm gonna have to work on my landing skills, that's for sure. Don't want to get all electronics soaked. But, I mean, this one is great. I'm gonna try flipping it into air. I did get this all set up on Betaflight, and it was a little complicated. I definitely didn't use all the options I could have, but definitely something I'm willing to dive more into details. All right, we're gonna go ahead for our second trip here. There's some really nice goggles compared to the other ones I have. Which one? I think I set it. Yeah, so this one, got it on air now. A little bit of a rough takeoff there. Go ahead and just zoom around a bit. Air feels very, I would say, floaty. Should I try to do a flip? Woo! I did a flip. Do a flip there, birdie. Ooh! Let's go. Let's follow the bird. Gotta be a little bit more careful than I am in the simulator. Definitely don't want to get us a huge crash. A little one I'm okay with probably repairing, but no blasting all the propellers off. That would not be a good time, I would say. But yeah, nice quiet day out here. You hear some nice construction in the background, a little bit of planes, a little bit of this and that. Ooh. Oh yeah. It definitely looks like someone was having some fun in the mud out here. Perfect Mississippi pastime, doing some mudding. Or I think that's most of the country. I know they were doing that back in the Midwest when I lived in South Dakota and Colorado. But good old mudding. Oh yeah, there, bud. Go for a little zoom down here. That is the one thing. It feels a lot more cinematic than a like regular drone. So like the DJI does not feel nearly as cinematic as a FPV drone, just because of the kind of side to side movement you can get. Oh yeah, See if I can fly slow. That was one of the things. Oh, that's not very slow, is it? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Or that's a little bit slower. Because you can rip these. You can freaking rip it around, go super fast. But flying slow seems to be a little bit harder. Now look at me with my beautiful back posture. What a funny guy right there. A little bit of low battery signs here. See if I can make it a little bit of a ooh, ah, yeah, ooh, ah, yeah, ooh. Okay, let's see. Can I come in for a landing here? Nope. I mean, I could see doing inspections with these. You know, just kind of get a nice view. You gotta definitely be more comfortable with your piloting. I wouldn't say. It would be hard to take like good, not necessarily good, but certain photos. Like getting a nice solid view. Seems like going down it is a bit shaky. See if I can, I'm gonna throw this into horizontal. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier for me to make it here. Oh, panicking. Steady there, Jim, steady. Oh. I definitely need a bit more practice with that kind of stuff. Oh man. I would say it is fun though. I do like this, and now that I'm back, baby. Gonna be doing a lot more practicing. I'll hit the simulator again, get some more familiarity with that. And I try to find some more places to fly, because it's an interesting place here. There's a lot of emptiness. But a lot of it's also private land, so I don't want to be flying on private land. There might be some issue here, I don't necessarily know, but nobody's here right now, so I'm trying not to bother anybody, of course. Yeah, hey, that's pretty good. Oh shoot, oh well, as soon as I say that I almost crashed, so let's go ahead and throw it into horizontal mode again. Okay, let's see if I can successfully land this time. A little bit of tilt the head action. That's how you know it's good. So I got like this double middle blip because I didn't realize that there was a default middle section. So I'm trying to remember what the actual middle one is. Little bit of shit this way. Ah, crap. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. I definitely want to get a lot better because need some more practice, need to get some more. I want to find like one of those abandoned buildings you always see on YouTube, but of course here they're all on private property. You got to know somebody to know somebody. But yeah, a little bit of a life update, a little of me trying to fly and somewhat fail. Was I recording that? Oh well, we'll find out. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.